Hare Krishna, welcome to Vedic Village. So, yesterday we discussed that how we can cross over all the difficulties, how we can take shelter of Lord Krishna, and we can come out of all the miserable conditions and attain the eternal blissful life. Let us see today another verse of Bhagavad Gita, what Lord Krishna says. The second chapter, 52nd verse. यदा ते मोहकलिलं बुद्धिर्व्यति तरिष्यति तदा गन्तासि निर्वेदं श्रोतव्यस्य श्रुतस्य च. Lord explains that when your intelligence has passed out of the dense forest of delusion, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard. Here, Srila Prabhupada explains in the purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. There are many good examples in lives of great devotees of the Lord who become indifferent to the rituals of Vedas. So here, the Lord is explaining about the rituals of Vedas, that a self-realized person and a person who has crossed over the dense delusion, the forest of the dense delusion, he just become indifferent to the Vedic rituals because he factually understands Krishna and his relationship with the Lord. All the purpose of Vedas is just to understand our eternal relationship with Krishna. Vedas, they deal with the different modes of nature. They explains to different categories of people, those who are situated in the different modes, that how they should gradually increase their consciousness and ultimately realize this factual truth. And what is that truth? The truth is that every soul is part and parcel of Krishna. Ekala Ishvara Krishna, Arasab Dhratya. Only there is one Supreme Lord. All others are servant. We all are part and parcel and servants of Krishna. And hence, our duty is to obey His orders, to follow what He says in toto, not partially. So, if a person understands the Vedas, he try to follow all the ritualistic activities, penances, all the ways of Vedas, but ultimately, if he does not realize the final goal, what is the final goal? The final goal is that I am part and parcel of Krishna. I am servant of Krishna, eternal Das of Krishna. And hence my duty is to serve Krishna. If I do not realize that, and if I am simply following the Vedic rituals, then it is just a neophyte stage. Srila Prabhupada explains in the purport that the Vedic rites and rituals are imperative for non-neophytes, comprehending all kind of prayers 3 times a day, taking bath early in the morning, offering respects to the forefather, etc. and etc. But the real purpose behind all the rituals, all the prayers in the Vedas is the ultimate goal. Lord Shri Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita, Vedescha sarvam ahameva vedyo. Only Krishna is the supreme and final goal of all the Vedic literature. Hence, the goal must be realized by the process and justifies means, as it is famously said. If one can reach the platform of understanding by service to the Supreme Lord Krishna, he has no longer to execute different kind of penances. A person, if he reaches the stage of Raganuga Bhakti, but that is a really high stage. Till the time we reach that stage, till the time we factually realizes our relationship with the Krishna, we achieve the love of Godhead, till that time we must follow rules and regulations. But once a person realizes that state, he need not to follow the rituals, penances, and etc. Srila Prabhupada explains that a person is simply uselessly wasting time in such engagements of Vedic rituals if he does not realize Krishna. So, the purpose of Bhagavad Gita and all Vedic literature is very simple. It is not complicated. But sometimes, due to our misfortune, we unnecessarily complicate the things. The complicated theories of the scientists, origin of the creation, millions of research papers has been written on this. Innumerable theories has been given. Still, we say maybe, perhaps, sometime very soon in future, we are just going to find the theory of everything. This quest is existing in human beings, that we want to find out who is our creator, what is this creation all about, and what is the purpose of life. A famous physicist, he asked this question, who am I and from where I have come? When I think this, I become baffled. This Bhagavad Gita explains all these questions in such a simple and lucid language that this creation, Krishna says, Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasa Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. I am the creator. I am the Lord of all that is existing, all the lokas, all the planetary systems, everything which is created, I am the Lord. And as such, Krishna demands also, Sarva dharman paritajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshishami ma sucha. He double assures Arjun. Arjun, do not doubt that. Just surrender to what I am saying. And I guarantee you that I will take care of everything. I will free you from all the sins. You just follow what I say. So, truth is not complicated. It's quite simple. Even a layman without any education can understand it. What is the truth? The truth is simple. Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the master of everything what is existing in this creation. What is manifested, what is not manifested, everything, Krishna is the supreme source. He is the sole proprietor, he is the sole enjoyer, he is the sole master of everything. And hence our duty is to serve him with full capacity. This is the simple truth. If we realize this, we can cross over all the miseries. We hope that you are liking our videos.